gonna praise the Lord. Come on now, church. Come on now, church. Come on now, church. Gonna praise the Lord. Come on now, believers. Come on now, believers. Come on now, believers. Gonna praise the Lord. Come on now, church. Come on now, church. Come on now, church. Gonna praise the Lord.
All right. You guys can hear me singing. How are you all doing? God bless you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a crazy day, but I got a lot of stuff to get through, and we're gonna make it a really short time getting there. We've got stuff blowing up. We've got stuff flying into the sky. We've got rockets. We've got earthquakes. We got it all. Let's get to it right now. And welcome to Homegrown USA, guys, where we demand the truth, we read our Bibles, and home remedies seem to work. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff to get through, and I'm just gonna hop to that right now. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. So I wanted to give a shout out to a wonderful friend of mine. She is amazing, like amazing. She gets up every single morning, guys, and she takes videos of the ocean. How does it get better than that? Like, it's very inspirational. Anybody that's sick or, in the hospital, I actually think this is healing to hear the sound of the ocean. I think is very healing. The channel is called Saltwater Dreamworks, and I'm going to put that in the comment section below. But I mean, this is just absolutely gorgeous. And I don't have to run the audio up. You guys know what the ocean sounds like, but it's so comforting, to see this. And actually, everyone has flat screen TVs now. If you guys actually just put this up on your TV and play it, I do. I think it's healing. It's very good for your soul to just see the ocean and watch the sunrise. And it's every single day. And we're expecting a lot of snow. I'm going to show you guys the snow we're going to get. You're not going to believe it. And you know what? They're being quiet about all this snow, but we're expecting a ton, and they're just not talking about it. So Saltwater Dreamworks, guys, every single day. I mean, look at these videos. She's got 275 subs, and I know there's 25 of you guys that can get her to 300, and I know that there's 120 of you guys that could get her to 4. But like 40, like this was a month ago. She's been doing it a month, and it's freezing out there. I don't know if you guys have ever been out on the ocean this time of year, but that's at Chicoteague Island, as a southerner, Chicoteague Island. And speaking of Chicoteague Island, where she films it at, it's supposed to snow on the beach. So if you've never seen snow on the beach, go ahead over there to Saltwater Dreamworks and tell her Homegrown sent you. All right, guys, let's move along and get straight to the stuff I found. A whole new world. Boy, I'll tell you what. It seems like it. Space Station Rustblade launch from Wallops set for February 9th. Now, any of you guys that's been to Chicoteague on the island in Virginia, you pass Wallops Island. That's the NASA center going to Chicoteague. So right where this stuff here is filmed is right up the road from this. They kind of moved everything here. It's very secluded. I'm actually going to go and get some pictures of this stuff for you guys. So like, share, subscribe, and yeah, all that good stuff. Philippines braces for hazardous volcano eruption. Now, what's really weird about this is this was 11 hours prior to it happening, and then this is 12 hours. This is like in 1 hour. Like they couldn't have warned people, but they knew it was happening. If anybody catches my drift, like in an hour they had an article out, like it's getting ready. It did it like in 1 hour, and from what I understand from watching Twitter, people didn't have much time, but they knew. Like I don't understand it. But then again, watch what I'm going to show you, because it kind of clicked. I was led down this, I was led down this path. So anyhow, hang in there. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. So we had this eruption, right? But not many people knew we had one in Japan. Not only in Japan, but we had one in Ecuador. So we got all four corners of the earth stuff going on. We got bombs. We got earthquakes going on in Puerto Rico. And I just wanted to show you guys. This is the volcano map. Now, if you just put eruption down, click on that. Look at all these eruptions. This is biblical. This is a world that we don't live in, or that we don't know of. I mean, it's unbelievable. And you put the earthquakes on top of that, and I could start reading scripture to you. No joke. Here's what I found. Okay, so please, I hope you guys can let in the comments if you're thinking like I am. So just watch this for a second and see if you're thinking what I'm thinking. Now, you see the lightning bolts, how it looks like one of them things that you put a, how do I explain it? Them things you put your hands around and the lightning bolts comes up to the top of the surface of your hands and all that. They're like a little round ball. Okay, when we were in school, we made, I don't know if they still do that or not, but when we were in school, we made volcanoes. We used like baking soda and vinegar, and it would come out the top. But what I figured out was, check this out. Did you guys ever hear of all this electricity in a volcano? Like, did you see that thing? It's got electric flying all through it. And it made me wonder, like, in the Bible, walls would fall from trumpets. I mean, we all know the story. And this electricity that's running through this thing just blew my mind. I'm like, what's up with the electric? I mean, when we made them in school, we didn't like hook wires and stuff up. It was hot under the earth, and they would blow up through the crust, and lava would come out of them. But I never remember, hey, and if I'm wrong a lot, but I'm, kind of analytical. What's the lightning doing there? Like, really, what is it? If you guys know, please tell me, because it's to me, it doesn't, like, there's so much about this that doesn't look right. And when it first happened, and I look at this, guys, this is a volcano. And look at this. Like, that, to me, I'm just saying, to me, doesn't make no sense. Only because I never was taught that way. Like, that there, it looks like there's an external energy making this thing. Like, it looks like there's an energy there making it worse, making it happen. Like someone's holding an electrical outlet at it. We talk about frequencies and stuff all the time, right? It's frequencies in the air and different stuff. But I don't care which one of these you go to, it shows just that. And these people, like, had very little notice. And this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So prayers to these guys tonight. Many prayers their way as they go through this. It's just, to me, there's stuff that just doesn't add up. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud and going through. Now, another thing I wanted to check on was this, right? The worldview. So right here is the volcano. If you scroll out, okay, this is the Philippines. And you scroll back in, the volcano is right here. It's right here. And I'll go really close. Here's the volcano. Taal volcano, right? If you notice this, I have fires and thermal anomalies, day and night, applied. Right here. It's red. You should see red, right? This is January 12th, the day it happened. And I went through 10 different, not 10, but I went through quite a many different filters. And not only do you see heat, you don't see heat here. Here's January 12th. Here's the 13th, guys. This should be bright red. It's not. Here's the 14th. And not only that, you can't see the clouds. And I was flicking on different filters and I've played with this thing for like a half hour trying just to see something. So if I go back to the 12th, there's there's not much to see. There's just not much to see. So my little brain starts thinking, okay, so we got electricity going through this thing. Obviously, there's lightning flying all over the place. I can't find no heat signatures on the map. Are you guys like picking up what I'm laying down? Insane. And then wait till I show you this. It gets more odd as we move along. So the world's first living robots unveiled, and thank you. Who sent this? Helen sent this. She tagged me on Twitter over here. Let me see here. Over here. If it works, it was. And by the way, 4.7 earthquake latest at home at USA Homegrown. Nicole. These things keep going off and off and off and off. But right here is Helen. Thank you, Helen, so much for this article, because I found it fascinating. Like when I say a whole new world, this is the world's first living robots unveiled, and they can self-heal. So we've got robots that they're unveiling that can heal themselves. Yeah. A whole new world. I think that's a song. So anyhow, it goes down and it talks about these things. Researchers have taken a major leap towards the realm of science fiction, I would say. Basically, without reading the entire article, these things are going to be a living programmable organism that they can put in your body. The green shows frog skin and the red shows heart muscle cells. You guys are creating life. Like, really, I'm trying to find, just to sum it up, the age of the Terminator may be upon us. You think? These things are known by xenobots and have been used in stem cells of frog embryos and have been designed to one day to be used in medicine and underwater research. It is hoped that these bots could swim around your human body to reach specific areas that are requiring medicine and be used to gather things in the ocean. There it is. I mean, really? Do we need science creating living things that heal themselves? I don't know. I'm just here to show you guys what I found. And that is just something else to me. I mean, the artificial intelligence, the telephones we carry around, and everything on top of that is just beyond mind-boggling. Severe weather in Afghanistan, Pakistan leaves 43 dead. No one reported this. Israel breaks 51-year-old rainfall record. Historic flooding claims 7 lives. Nobody reported it. Australian firefighter dies. Battling blazes rising. Death toll of 28. You guys, 11 dead from the tornadoes and the heavy rain that just ripped through our country. Like, no one's reporting this stuff. And the world is turning into chaos slowly, and it sounds biblical. It really does. It sounds biblical. And at the end, I'm going to show you why I say that, because it's just absurd. It's all over the world now. It's not like in little places. It's just the weather. Things have changed. There's so many of you guys that commented about things changing. And by the way, you guys come to my channel a lot. A lot of you guys come to my channel and you watch my content, but you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's the red button down there. Hit subscribe, please. I would really appreciate that, because I look in the back office all the time and I'm like, look, there's people coming, but they're not subscribing. So please subscribe to the channel. We got the giveaway coming up, as you guys know. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, so please subscribe. And if you want to, click the like button. That'd be cool too. Thank you. Moving right along. Mysterious hum identified okay, this here's what topped this volcano thing off for me. We have electric going through it. We can't find no heat stuff on the map. Mysterious hum identified as the formation of a new underwater volcano. Remember them sounds we heard all over the world? Marfugal TV did a whole show. The beginning of the show was about all these really creepy, weird sounds. You know, people were hearing really weird sounds all over the world. Well, they found something to blame it on, and here it is. And well, it gets better. Mysterious seismic hum heard around the world was Mother Earth. Now they're telling us what it was. This is never good. It was Mother Earth giving birth to a new underwater volcano. It's funny how these two articles, right here and right here, were released the day before all these things blew up. They were released the day before all this stuff happened. So that threw me for a loop because, well, the electricity going through them and this and, well, that and, yeah. So these mysterious hums heard around the world are, well, we're supposed to believe that they're new underwater volcanoes. Probably are, right? So we all know the major storm moved off the East Coast, but wait till you guys see what's coming in. I'm going to show you what's coming in, and not only that, I'm going to show you how much snow this thing's bringing with it. So this is right now, and of course this storm kind of dies out and heads off the East Coast, and we got this stuff coming up in the center of the country here out of Texas, and watch this. It appears like out of nothing, and look at the snow this thing's bringing to the East Coast. I mean, I am in Pennsylvania, and I'm going to show you how much snow this equals across the country. It's unbelievable. We're going to get there. So although the one left, we got another one coming. Let's check out the outages real quick. We have no outages up to the radar. This is a composite radar. This is like the next rad radar that we look at and find, well, square lightning. We find all kinds of stuff, and together we work together as a family, and we always come to some conclusion somewhere. We figure it out. This is not much going on this one. And this is kind of the next rad system that we watch them push the weather around with. So we know they push the weather around. Oh, here we go. Look at this, guys. So we do have the laser beams. I skipped the commercial, but most of you guys heard it. And yeah, we got dirty energy, dirty electricity coming out of Texas right now. That's not weather. I know it. You know it. It's not weather. And I believe wholeheartedly that stuff has a role in how we're feeling, like how we feel. You know, it's funny because, you know, not so long ago, a low pressure would come in, just a storm, and your elbows would hurt, your knees would hurt. Just the weather alone, you could feel it, you could sense it. I think as humans living on this planet, we're supposed to be able to sense the weather, right? Well, now they got this stuff. Like, really? Like, you know, it's not funny. It's really not. But, you know, I guess if you have a choice to laugh or cry, sometimes you just gotta, you know, this is just down through Michigan. We got a beam. We got all these frequencies flying off here. So a lot of people ask me what I do for that, and I use grounding, and most of you guys know that. It all but saved my life. And earthquakes in Puerto Rico have changed landscape satellites. You see it from space. You guys, this is insane. So let's check in on earthquakes really quick here and see what's going on. We've got, let's see here. And this is really Puerto Rico right here, 36 minutes ago. They got a 3.0. It's like it won't stop. It's like it will not stop there. It won't stop. Right here's another one, a 3.3. Yeah, and it's another place that needs prayers. There's nothing, literally nothing left of Puerto Rico. I actually had someone email me pictures I'll be showing probably tomorrow of Puerto Rico. And when you guys see it, man, I'll tell you what, it's really bad. Current tsunamis, no tsunami warnings, advisories, watches, or threats. Let's refresh that. And not only that, but I like to look at the Untitled map and make sure, just to see the waves and what's going on the planet. And yes, there's no current big waves or anything coming towards anywhere. We like to check that too. The Schumann resonance, I know a lot of you guys love that I report on this, and I'm just thankful to show you. So the Schumann resonance is the energy between the Earth and the ionosphere, or some people like to call it the dome, and that's quite all right. That energy is supposed to be 7.83 hertz. They can actually measure this stuff. Let's check out what it is and see if it's high or if it's low. So I'll have to refresh this, and you'll see the power meter here go up or down. Anything above 30, I understand, is bad. So we're in the green, and that's good. This is a picture of it, and the line right across is the 7 hertz. That's what that's measuring. These are the spikes, and from doctors to name it, in the comments of this page are 100% convinced that this energy affects us, and I believe it. So it says the first part of today's chart shows complete calm just after midnight. UTC, some movement started which slightly exceeded the power of 10. Background buzz then continued for the rest of the day. Now, that would be, let me refresh this, that would be UTC time at 10:30 p.m. Air now. Let's check the current air. It's always good to go to the air and put in your zip code. Go to air now on, just Google air now, right here, air now. And put your zip code in here and it'll tell you the air you're breathing. This is very important because this is all carcinogens. This is all bad for you. Highest places with bad air is California, 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 and California. And as you can see, it's horrible here. Earthing, I do mention earthing. Thank you guys so much for your questions. And thank you for, so many of you are ordering this. It's $62.99. You can't beat it. I mean, it's a very good price. I showed you guys what I ordered, and a lot of you guys are ordering that also. I ordered the starter kit 2 years ago. I used to go out and stand in my bare feet. And it works. That's all I can say. It works. It gives the energy a place to ground. It comes out of your body. All that stuff that we're walking around with, it lets that out of your body. Otherwise, it stays in here. And I'm trying to find it right here, the starter kit. This is what I ordered. It comes with the pole to put in the ground. It's so easy to do. It even comes with the meter to make sure you're grounded. So here's the pole. You stick it in the ground. You run this up through your bedroom window, and you can hook it up to your earthing throw, your earthing mat. If you do yoga and stuff like that stuff, you can put this on your wrist, your ankle, and right here's it's a tester right here. You can test and make sure you're grounded. The lights will turn green. I call it going green because when you're grounded and you take that thing and touch it against your skin, the little lights turn green. And when you wash the stuff and take care of it, it's always good to make sure it's working. I've had my stuff for 2 years and it works like the day I bought it, and I wouldn't live without it. I absolutely love grounding. It gets rid of anxiety. You cannot be inflamed and grounded at the same time. It's a wonderful product. And the book that comes with it is almost as thick as a Bible. Moving right along. This is, earthing. Yeah, it's the third video I did, and when we demand the truth, we read our Bibles and home remedies work. As you can see, that was my first home remedy, and we still have them, and we still do the Bible, but I was so anxious to get this out so people could get healed and helped, because that's how much it helped me. Okay, so low temperatures. Let's go through this because supposedly winter is not over. So let's just check out Monday, Tuesday, and I want to show you the snowfall. Snowfall just totally, I can't believe it. They're reporting on it a little bit in Pennsylvania, but they keep like changing their mind. And this shows you exactly how much we're getting. So here's Wednesdays. This is maximum temperatures. But we want minimum temperatures. All right, that looks a little better. So here's Wednesday. Here's Thursday. Boy, it's getting cold. Here's Friday. Computer's running a little slow. And yep, the cold's moving in. And then here's Saturday. Not much warmer. Sunday. It is not summertime yet, guys. Monday. So there you have it. That's actually horrible. Minus 12. I mean, look at this. The whole country's very, very cold. This is the current national weather warning map. A pair of storm systems moving inland from the Pacific Ocean will keep unsettled water in place across the Northeast this week. Heavy mountain snow, heavy low elevation rain, and strong winds are all forecasts. A front over the southeast U.S. will be the focus for numerous clusters of showers, thunderstorms, which could be capable of producing heavy rainfall and some concerns for flash flooding. So this is the current. Actually, if you pause it, you can look at the colors, and you guys don't even have to look it up. Put this down a little bit. These are the colors. The gray is all fog advisory. Our country is the weather's unbelievable. So this is the long wave infrared, just to kind of show you what's going on. This is what's leaving, and then we got this coming. This is going to be the next system that gives us all this snow that I'm going to show you. This is the current radar map, and this is total precipitation. So what's fun to do with this is say, well, where are we getting snow at? Well, there's where all the precipitation's coming down. So these particular states, if you live here, are getting the most. We are at the snowfall, and let me tell you what, it's almost unbelievable. But I'm just going to go. I've been predicting, we've been predicting that the 18th was going to be absolutely insane. And look at this. Here's the 17th. Just look at what state you're in. I'll go slow. Here we come to the 18th, and here that front comes in. The 18th, and then look, the 18th, the 19th. Look at the snow amounts. 11 inches, 6 inches, 3 inches. I mean, all this snow, unbelievable. It just gets worse. The 19th, the 20th, and go up here to the 21st. So I don't know what your local weather's telling you, but we are getting a lot of snow in this part of the country, and even out west, we're getting a lot of snow. Double check your listings and make sure they're, telling you what's going on. New releases. This is every night we do the USDA, what they're recalling as far as food. There's a food, and it's a 6-ounce package containing evil. It's containing cilantro lime chicken burrito with these lot numbers. Now, it's put out by Culinary International LLC, and they give you a picture, guys, and well, here's what it is. So be on the lookout for that. If you see it, do not eat it. It's bad news. Moving right along, we got this. This is the Food and Drug Incident Map. Now, what this does is it tells you what's being recalled. Tennessee food supplier product may have contained listeria. That's great. So I go through these for you guys and shorten it up. They're recalling ham loaf and meatballs. New Jersey recalls continues on heartburn medications. It just keeps going on and on and on. Now, what I do is I open up these. Okay, so Texas Genesis vegan ice cream is being recalled over a possible milk allergen contamination. Now, if you click on this, it'll give you an article and a link, and you go to the link. I already did all that for you. So all this stuff that is being recalled is the same as this. Every night we check to see what's coming into our country. And hey, if you live in Arkansas, you might want to know that 9 more mumps cases reported at the University of Arkansas. If that's interesting to you, please subscribe, like, and share my content. As you guys know, is dengue. Now, if you want to know an update and everything that's going on, go to the Total Recall. It's like 4 days ago. I show you the entire list of what's being recalled and what states currently have diseases and stuff like that. And if you guys look at this, look how much dengue was down south. Like if you look at the whole picture, the whole world. Like there's diseases all over the place, and you just look here, monkeypox. I mean, we got some crazy stuff, but down here it's almost all 152 cases of dengue, and you get up to the states, and 6 months ago I said, you know what, we're going to have dengue in the country, and we do. 14 cases in Florida now confirmed. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on this, which I look at it every single day. Texas has 700 cases of the flu reported, and like I said, if you want to catch yourself up, it's called Total Recall. Please go check it out. Iran hackers have been password spraying the U.S. grid. This is interesting. Iran watchers have warned that the country could deploy cyber attacks as well as perhaps even targeting U.S. critical infrastructure. Where have we heard this before? They've been shutting the grid down. The grid's going down. The grid's going down. EMP attack. There's something we can do about it, though. The same company that's working to harden the grid with and for the government, that same company sells stuff for us. And we're having a giveaway. We're giving one of these things away. I'm going to show you how to enter the giveaway. It's very simple. Go to demandingthetruth.com. That is our new website, and thank you so much, guys, for making the channel what it is. I could not do it without you. You guys are the channel, and we are family. Hop over to demandingthetruth.com. There's almost 1,300 entries in here so far. Enter and get the giveaway of your choice. You can get one for your house, your vehicle, your camper, or your generator. It's always good to be protected. While you're here, you can check out the latest videos. If you don't feel like going to YouTube, all the latest videos are up on the website. You can contact me via the email, and most importantly, subscribe. You guys crack me up. You come and watch the content and you won't subscribe. Please subscribe. And EMP, if you don't want to wait for the giveaway, and anybody could use 2 of them anyhow. Who wouldn't want one for their vehicle and their generator? Right here they are. EMP, the links are in the description box for the EMP and the grounding stuff below. Both these products are affiliates. They do help the channel out a little bit, and they help to make the channel better for you. I use it for the gospel, spreading the gospel, and equipment, which I need badly. Just being honest. I need to upgrade this stuff so bad it's not funny. But I am not complaining. So thank you, Helen, for the news. Thank you, everybody that follows me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, join me on Facebook, or check me out on Instagram below. Demanding the Truth. Don't forget, you guys, to get over there, please, and sign up for the giveaway. Now, you guys, prayer requests. We do prayer requests, and I absolutely love it because I love praying for you guys. Prayer requests are welcome in any comment section of any of my videos. I love praying for you guys. I absolutely do. I love it. I love putting my head down and praying for you guys, and I love seeing thumbs up. So keep praying for other people and keep the prayer requests rolling below. In the description box, you also see a prayer for you. So we had one more thing I wanted to go over with you guys, and it's a whole new world, right? So this is it. I had to go over this with you. There's a reason I have to go over this with you, because I have a big question. And Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came to him privately and said, "Tell us," they said, "tell us, when will this happen, and what will be the sign of your coming, of the end of the age?" So that's a two-part question. Jesus answered, "Watch out that no one deceives you." First thing he says, watch out that no one deceives you. You guys, we live in the age of deception. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and will deceive many. Someone's coming to deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see that you are not troubled or alarmed. See that you are not alarmed. We're hearing about wars and rumors of wars daily. But the end is still not come. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes. Here it is, guys. Famines and earthquakes in various places. And all these things are the beginning of birth pains. This is happening now. We're seeing prophecy play out. Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death. This is not happening in our country so much, but it's happening. This is happening. And you will be hated by all nations because of me. That's happening. At the time, many will turn away from their faith and betray and hate each other. Many will turn away from their faith and will betray and hate each other. This is so sad but true. And many false prophets will appear and deceive many people. We have a dime a dozen of these. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. This is happening. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Continuing, so when you see standing in the holy place abomination that causes desolation spoken of through Daniel the prophet, let the reader understand that those who are in Judea flee for the mountains. Let no one on the housetops go down to take anything out of the house. Let no one in the field go back to get their cloak. How dreadful it will be in those days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that your flight will not take place in winter or on the Sabbath, for then there will be great distress, unequaled from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equaled again. You guys, this is going to be a horrible time. If these days hadn't been cut short, no one would survive, but for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. At that time, if anyone says to you, "Look, here's the Messiah," or "There he is," do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders and deceive many, if possible, even the elect. See, I have told you ahead of time. And he does. He tells you ahead of time exactly what's going to happen. So if anyone tells you, "There he is in the wilderness," do not go. Or "There he is in the inner rooms," do not go. Do not believe it. For as lightning that comes from the east is visible even in the west, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. Where there is a carcass, their vultures will gather. And here we go. Immediately after the distress of those days. So after all this stress happens, which is happening now, you guys, we're seeing this. The sun will be darkened. The moon will not give her light, and the stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. You know, people think that there's a sun simulator. That would make, well, the sun may already be darkened. You know, how do we know? We live in this, and the moon will not give her light. I see videos all the time how people say the moon's not what we think it is. But let's move on. Then will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then all the people on earth will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming on the clouds in heaven with power and great glory. And he will send his angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, one end of the heavens to the other. Now learn the lesson of the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see all these things, you know that it's near, it's right at the door. I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass. Truly, I tell you, the generation certainly will not pass until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words never will. You guys, my question is, are we the generation that shall not pass? That's my question for you guys. Comment below on any of that scripture. I'd love to learn what you think. I've read that scripture so many times, and maybe we'll go through it verse by verse. But I don't know if that's necessary. You can also let me know that. But tell me in the comments if we are the generation that shall not pass. Wouldn't that be awesome? Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram below, demandingthetruth.com. Hop over there and get your free EMP shield. I think everybody should have one of them, and if I could get everybody one, I would. I'm working on just getting lights. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful for every single person that hits the PayPal donation button down there. I couldn't do it without you guys helping me out. And if you can't help me out, just share it. It's easy. Just share the content. I appreciate all that. I'm blessed beyond belief, and we are family. I'm here for you guys. I love you guys. There's a prayer for you. Any of you guys that aren't familiar with the Bible, I don't get on here and smash the Bible in anybody's face, but what I do is in every description box, I have the gospel. And, you know, I'm a gospel slinging man, so I have to have the gospel down there. That's another thing that donations go towards, is spreading the gospel. I got to get them things printed up, and, you know, it goes to a good use that way. So prayer is in the description box for you guys. Please read it. If anybody's just curious about having a relationship with God, that would be awesome. Like I said, I will always pray for you. If not one person today told you that they love you, like not one person, because that happens, right? I get it. We all get it. No one told you today that they love you, right? I love you guys. I do. I love you guys. And without you guys, I actually don't know what I would do, because you've become so close to me and close to my heart. You guys are like my family, and I do love you guys. So if no one told you that today, I love you. So does he. And you guys, we got a giveaway to get to. We got so much stuff coming up. I will see you sooner than later. Thank you for all your pictures. We're putting another ending together soon with shout outs. Talk to you soon. God bless.
Careful who you cross, careful who you test. Give me your worst and you'll get my best. 'Cause I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. Careful, I'm a lion, don't test my pride. Standing like a mountain, looking the devil right in his eyes. I got no fears.